6:40 this morning, checking in with Mr. Alex. And Alex, we are cranking up the heat today and hitting the 90s territory, right?
Yes, and we're only going to continue to crank up the heat a little bit more and a little bit more day by day as we close out the work week. So this is going to be a pleasant sign of change if you have been searching for the warmer weather to maybe jump in the pool, enjoy all those summertime activities. However, this is going to be the warmest that we have been so far since the beginning of the year. So you are going to very likely take a couple of days to try to get acclimated to this type of heat. Of course, it can be a whole lot worse here in central Georgia in the summertime, so we will take any little bit of relief that we can get. But so far, so good as you make your way out the door. Not seeing any signs of anything in the way of rain. There are some scattered clouds that are in the sky, but it looks like that sun is continuing to creep up above some of the cloud cover. So here's a look at your temperature map. All the clearing in the overnight hours has allowed for a little bit more of a dip in the temperatures. Upper 60s, low 70s, a few areas even down as low as the mid 60s, like Eastman, Dublin, and Wrightsville sitting at 64, 65, and 66 degrees. So your temperatures have dropped anywhere from around 2 or 3 degrees at the lowest all the way up to 5 or 6 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. Some areas maybe are having a bit more of a notable change, but I think everyone is noticing a slight downtick in the moisture content. It's not super swampy as you walk out the door. However, you are definitely noticing the moisture content, and there is still going to be plenty of enough humidity in the forecast that will contribute to a couple of rain chances, but not as impressive as what we have seen over the last 2 days. Satellite imagery shows that the cloud cover is getting more and more widespread, but still plenty of gaps in that cloud cover. And I don't anticipate it to last really throughout maybe into lunchtime. I think lunchtime is kind of that magic time frame that we are going to begin to see clearing each and every day, and we'll start to welcome in more sunshine. And again, we're not talking about much in the way of rain today, but there are going to be a select few spots, not specifically Lamar County, but somewhere in central Georgia, that will catch a stray shower or maybe even hear a few rumbles of thunder. Then as we go into your Thursday afternoon, it's kind of the same song and dance, but we are going to see the temperatures get a little bit warmer tomorrow as opposed to today. And then it's a bit of a half and half forecast for your Friday. It does look like a good amount of central Georgia is dealing with a good cluster of some fairly widespread showers and some storms. But again, that's not going to last all afternoon and all evening. So just continue to keep the rain gear on standby when you do need it and to soak up those dry periods while they do last. So in terms of how much rain we are going to see, some isolated totals could get up there, maybe closer to about a ½ inch or maybe an inch in nature, but a good amount of central Georgia is not going to see anything in the way of rain. And I think the bigger story is these high temperatures in the low and the mid 90s that we have for each of the next couple of days. They're going to feel significantly warmer. We're talking about feels like temperatures that will flirt with the triple digits each of the next couple of days before finally some more widespread rain chances try to knock the numbers down into next week.